I said, bro WTF, of course she would want that in her, what girl would say no to you? He laughed and said that she already had met him. I was still taking this lightly as a joke because I was so high. But then he pulled out his phone and opened his DMs. At the top was my ex-wife's profile picture and a message thread. My heart was skipping beats. I was in such shock. He was stroking his own dick as I read their back and forth messages. I was getting really hard sitting in his bed. Discover he had fucked my ex-wife after I first mentioned her weeks before. He told her I gave him her name and that they should hang out. I was getting a little teary-eyed, coming to the realization he used me to get to her and then made me think I wanted this to happen. Then he told me to look up at him. He was a lot closer to me now and his tip grazed my lips. I looked at his huge big dick with different eyes now, knowing my ex-wife had been on it. I asked him if they really fucked and he said, what did the messages say? I chalked up and said, yes. He just smiled and said, well then what do you think, you faggot? I was so scared. My throat was tense and my voice was breaking. He told me to close my eyes. I did. I was shaking. He pushed my head closer to him and I felt soft skin touch my lips. He whispered to me, open. I opened my mouth a little and felt him push in stronger. Then I opened more and more. My jaw felt like it was fully open. I felt his hands on the back of my head firmly gripping my hair. He started to push his big swollen tip along my tune to the back of my throat, gagging me. I opened my eyes and looked up. He was smiling. He said, you're gonna be a BBC slut like your wife now. So many thoughts were running through my head as my friend turned bully used my throat as a way to take my place beneath him, literally and in correlation with the relationship I mourned in front of him time after time.